Hey, back on the Too Kooky channel. That night, Zhao Lusi's live broadcast felt very relaxed. She simply wanted to chat with her fans, discussing trivial matters about her busy days on set. Her voice was soft, her face looked fresh despite her busy schedule. Fans filled the comments section, complimenting her beauty and asking questions about her latest drama. No one expected that the evening would be full of surprises. The broadcast had been going for almost half an hour when a large package suddenly appeared beside her. Her assistant, off camera, carried a box neatly wrapped with a dark blue ribbon. The color was simple yet elegant. Fans immediately filled the comments with questions. Who's it from? What's inside? What other gift, Lucy? But no one expected that someone's name would suddenly start being mentioned repeatedly. Zhao Lusi smiled slightly as she looked at the box. There was something about that smile, an unusual nervousness. She slowly unwrapped the ribbon, as if savoring every moment. When the lid finally opened, she found a soft knitted scarf. The color wasn't random, but a warm gray, Wule's favorite color. It wasn't a coincidence, of course. The fans immediately realized. The fans were getting louder. Wule's name began to fill the comment section. From Wule? That's the scarf he used to wear. Oh my god. But Zhao Lusi's reaction was far more interesting than the flood of comments. She paused, staring at the gift with a smile she didn't hide. A smile so gentle, it seemed to hold a memory shared only by two hearts. The scarf looked handmade, not something purchased in bulk. The knitting was delicate, neat, yet had the kind of tiny details that only someone with patience and care could create. And at the end of the scarf, a small letter was embroidered, an L. Not Lei, not Lucy, but an L, as if uniting the two into one initial. The fans were even more convinced. Zhao Lusi's reaction to the letter was enough to send the entire audience into hysterics. She laughed softly, as if trying to keep something from spilling out. He didn't say who sent it, but he didn't deny it either. There was no clarification, no lengthy explanation. He simply said, "It's someone who knows me very well." And at that moment, fans were even more convinced it was Wule. A few hours before the live broadcast, Wule had indeed posted something on his personal account. It was just a simple photo, an afternoon sky with soft sunlight. But it was his caption that had everyone guessing. Warmth is simple. It might sound like a simple phrase, but its meaning was profound when connected to the knitted scarf now resting on Zhao Lusi's lap. The two had long been rumored to be in a relationship off camera. They had starred in a drama that made many fall in love with their chemistry. They seemed supportive and attentive to each other, even in the smallest moments. Although their agencies consistently denied the rumors, fans knew. Their eyes couldn't lie. After receiving the gift, the atmosphere of the broadcast changed. Zhao Lusi appeared brighter, gentler, and sometimes seemed to lose focus for a moment because she was too lost in thought. Fans teased, "Is Lucy thinking about someone?" And she simply responded with a meaningful laugh. A laugh that sounded like an unspoken yes. A few minutes later, she put on the scarf, and that moment sent the comment section into a frenzy. The scarf suited her perfectly, and she held it as if it meant something very special. She even lowered her head slightly, as if trying to hide her blushing cheeks. Her body reaction, her facial expression, everything felt natural, not acting, not staged. That's precisely what made the moment feel so real. It was as if the camera had suddenly captured a secret that was supposed to be kept between two people. But now it was visible to hundreds of thousands of eyes. A fan said, "I feel like Lucy is in love." And for some reason, that day Zhao Lusi didn't deny it. She simply smiled and said softly, "Even if she is, what's wrong with falling in love?" Those words were the climax. And after that, the atmosphere changed, becoming warmer, softer. As soon as the broadcast ended, hashtags about the two of them immediately trended. News, Speculation and analysis were everywhere. Many said their relationship had been going on for a long time, but they had simply chosen to keep it a secret to keep each other quiet. Others believed this might be the beginning of something new, a stage where they no longer wanted to hide their feelings. But away from the din of public comment, the gift was still a gift from someone who truly knew Zhao Lusi. Someone who knew she often felt cold. Someone who knew she loved soft scarves. Someone who knew that soft colors made her feel safe. The camera that captured the moment lasted only a few seconds before the car quietly drove away. But those few seconds were enough to set the internet ablaze again. Many speculated that the two might be preparing to announce something, but others thought they simply wanted to keep their relationship low-key and away from the spotlight. After all, love that grows secretly has its own beauty. The next day, comments about the scarf and the mysterious figure's appearance continued to be a hot topic. Several fan pages compared photos of Wule's posture with the figure seen that night, and the results were strikingly similar. Another account pointed out that Wule had once said in an interview that when he truly loves someone, he prefers giving handmade gifts to expensive items. And the knitted scarf seemed to be concrete proof of his words. Meanwhile, Zhao Lusi remained calm. She went about her day as usual, without denying or confirming anything. But the smile on her face, both in photos of her activities and in personal posts, felt different. It was a joy that couldn't be hidden, a happiness that didn't need to be announced because it was felt by her own heart. And perhaps from this, fans understood one thing: their love, if it was true, wasn't meant to be flaunted. It wasn't meant to be sensationalized. It grew in silence, in small gestures, in the weaving of threads that slowly knit two hearts together. Who knows what the future holds, but everyone can only wait and see. But that night will forever be remembered as a single, heartwarming moment that changed everything, when a simple scarf revealed a love story that was never spoken. And maybe, just maybe, that someone was Wule. What happened next? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, that night proved that sometimes love doesn't need to be expressed in words. Just one gift, one smile, and one gaze that can't be hidden. That's all for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our latest updates. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next story on 2 Kook.